Hey everyone, welcome back to VLife News. I'm your host Lysis, and today we have something really interesting that's been going on today, especially regarding one of the Paul brothers. So yeah, another thing that's going on with them. But this time, it's not them actually in trouble. Not gonna lie, I think they did the right thing here, but you'll see what I mean. So let's get into this. So here we have a video from TikTok. I already watched it, but I'm gonna basically go through it, pause through, and give my commentary on it, and kind of talk as if I was watching for the first time, but let's go over my thoughts on this video.
I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story.
Okay, so first this guy said, hey, I quit my job, and Logan's like, yeah, I'm interested, I'll take a listen, I'll listen. And then you have the guy in the back, let's go back there. This guy over here, just like listening, ooh, what's going on over here? So,
I quit my job.
Kind of just pauses, is like, oh wow, okay, I heard something interesting, let's see what's going on.
It's a story.
I'm interested.
Let's keep on going on after this.
I just talked to Logan Paul. I mean, like, he was just being nice, and I get it, media, whatever, he has to be nice.
Okay, so this guy definitely got rejected. You can see here he's crying, his eyes are closed, he was a little red in the eyes. You can see some tears under, some wateriness. And he's like, oh, Logan was being nice, but he was like, it was probably because of the media and all that whatnot, and he's trying to play up sympathy and stuff like that, I'm guessing. I'm not sure what to say. You quit your job and went to Logan for a job. He has every right to, like, accept or deny you. So, let's keep on going.
Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22. I do make $100,000. That's cool. And I want to...
He just said he's 22 and he makes 100K. He quit his 100K job at the age of 22. So many people in the world would want a job like that, and he just turned it all away, quit, so he can go to Logan Paul for a job. That's stupid. No offense, guy, but you got a micro brain, like a subatomic pea-sized tiny brain. Like, I don't even know what to make of this. This guy, like, you see this meme over here? You see this meme? The person, like, this meme, this guy makes this meme look like a genius. Like, that's how bad this guy is. Like, holy crap, you gave up a 6-figure job to try and work for Logan Paul? Really? Oh my gosh.
I want to act. I want to do these things.
He says he wants to act. He wants to do these things. My guess is like YouTube stuff. He wants to be a influencer, a social media guy. So yeah, okay, this guy kind of sounds naive, a little entitled, thinks that like, oh, like I have a 6-figure job. I can quit that. I quit my job, so I should be able to work for Logan Paul, right? Crying right now.
I'm having a breakdown right now.
His voice sounds really cracky. You know, like when I was watching this, I was wondering if he was actually being genuine, or if he was trying to garner up sympathy and try to get this video go viral by using Logan in order to like blow himself up and get this video out there so he can like start getting a following. Like do it that route, which I mean, like, okay, that's one way to do things. It's really sleazy and people will catch on really quick on the grift. So like this guy, like if that was what he was going for, yeah, it's not gonna work out that well for him. And people will talk about that later. So if it does come out that he was trying to grift people and this was faked, then I'll definitely cover that. But I mean, I don't know. This guy might be genuine, and if he is, I feel bad for him. He shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I'm sitting in the cast. I don't even know what to do. Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but we're not the closest. And I don't have really close friends.
Okay, so he said he came up there, meaning it sounds like he traveled and he has family, but he's not close to them. Does he even have a place to stay? Maybe he has a hotel room, but he doesn't have a job anymore. He doesn't have a long-term place to stay, it sounds like. I mean, even if you're not close to your family... Okay, so if piece of advice for people who want to do a career in social media or in like YouTube and stuff like that, don't do what this guy did, obviously. What you should do is, if you were in his situation, what you should do, instead of quitting your job, what you do is you go to your boss, your manager, your supervisor, your HR department, like, hey, can I take 1 or 2 vacation days off? Just a couple of vacation days. Use those days to go find Logan Paul, whoever you want to talk to or whatever, and then start looking for a job then. That way, if it doesn't work out, you have your job to go back to. If it does work out, you go back to your job and you give your 2 weeks notice in, or if it's a job, or if it's a state where you're able to quit on the spot, you just quit on the spot and just move on. That's what you should do. Don't do what this guy did. Don't quit before you even have a job. If you have prospects of a job, like even then you shouldn't quit yet. it's I don't know. This guy, when I watched this video, I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad, but then I thought about it and like I started losing all sympathy for him because he just really made a dumb move, and this is all in him.
You know, there's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying.
Oh, also I should have mentioned it. Like he mentioned that he has family, but he's not really close to them. I mean, if he needs a place to stay, he could have also been like reached out to the families, like, hey, like I know we're not close, but I'm currently in town looking for a job. As long as they're not on bad terms. It doesn't sound like they're on bad terms. He just said he's not close to him. So he's like, yeah, I'm in town looking for a job. I know we're not really that close, but is it okay if I possibly crash at your place for like a day or two? Or he's like, or he made 6 figures. He'd be like, or I can like reimburse you. Can I have a place to stay? I'd rather be with family, even if it's not like someone really close. At least he knows them. Well, let's keep on going.
I'm gonna do. Just watch the clip, okay?
Sneak in thing?
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No.
Wait,
It's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story.
Okay, so Logan's like, oh, well, okay, this kind of seems cool. He's smiling a little bit. He's like, this might be fun. Let's listen to what this guy's talking about. He quit his job, so he's probably gonna ask for a job. Also, it sounds like Logan's trying to be really nice here and respectful. Like, a lot of people have opinions on Logan Paul. I have my opinions on him. But like, if we're taking this video and just using this and the context around this video specifically, you can just say like, Logan Paul in this video did what's right. He was being respectful and he was being nice. And also like, there was probably his like manager or someone's like, oh no, ignore him. And Logan's like, no, let me talk. Let me listen to this guy. And he gave this random guy a couple minutes out of his day. That means a lot, especially for a guy like Logan Paul, who's a big YouTube influencer. So he probably has a busy schedule. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really know.
Quit my job legit 2 days.
You see this guy in the background? He just like looks over, like, oh, okay, something going on here. Turns around, is like puts his ear close to the conversation, trying to listen in.
Days ago, I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
He says he's originally from Ohio. Definitely sounds like he went really far to find Logan and ask for a job. And now this guy's like really interested. Like, okay, can I say something about this guy? Okay, I know I was commenting on him, like, but he looks like Ted Cruz. He looks like a discount Ted Cruz. Can I be honest about that? Oh man.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
You want it?
Oh no. Why? You don't. Well, okay. At least you're being honest and you admitted to it. So what I see here going on. Well, first of all, this guy just reacting to this is hilarious. But what I see here going on is Logan is actually being a smart businessman. And if he was trying to approach this like an HR person, he's actually doing this pretty smart, especially when confronted with a situation like this. So Logan is the one being approached, but so basically Logan was on the defensive, and this guy was basically like, hey, I'm the one going to you. I'm the one being active. And Logan turns it around on him. He's like, whoa, I'm going to take control of the situation. I'm going to put you off balance and take control of the situation, take control of the conversation. So basically, that's what happened here. It's a power dynamic shift. Logan's like, okay, you know what? You had your moment. I'm going to start talking, and I'm going to be the one like leading this conversation.
One of the sneak videos.
I'm sorry, I just...
So like, yeah. So basically, he called him out for sneaking on.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like, I just needed to talk to you. I really...
So the guy on the left, he definitely kind of sounds a little flustered and a little caught off guard by this.
I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business, trying to get a job.
He's like, I'm trying to talk about business, trying to talk about getting a job. He's trying to make it sound really formal when it's really not. This guy ambushed Logan Paul. Logan had every right to like call him out on his sneaking on. He had every right to do that. But Logan's still being nice and respectful. He dropped it like right afterwards. And he's like, what do you want? And he's still like trying to talk to this guy and see what this guy wants. And the guy is like, oh, it's for business. It's for business. It's for getting a job. Trying to make it sound fancy. Like trying to play it up a bit, which is, I don't know, whatever.
Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that.
So this guy's like, oh yeah, I do dances, and Logan's asking for his TikTok, which makes sense. I mean, if you're gonna ask Logan for a job, you should bring a resume. This guy doesn't sound like he brought a resume or anything. He just like went up to him and is like, I want a job. And Logan's like, okay, let me ask you for your credentials, your resume. What are you good at? What's going on here? This guy is totally unprepared. It's like he doesn't have an idea of how to apply for a job.
Video, you know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
Yeah, I don't.
So Logan definitely sounds like he's being like really casual and just like trying to like treat this more like a regular conversation or whatever?
I don't.
Then why would I
need
give
a
you a job?
mentor.
Well, why would I do that?
I want to
Whoa,
be.
whoa, whoa, listen.
Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's your
that.
TikTok
I did.
handle?
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Really? Logan just asked. So you said you got what it takes, and this guy replies with he doesn't. You don't say that, especially in an interview like this. Like, okay, like chances of this guy getting it is almost none. Now it's definitely none. Like, why would he say he doesn't have what it takes, especially when he's trying to ask him for a job? That's not something you do at all. What the?
I don't.
Then why would
I
give
need
you
a mentor.
job?
Yeah, Logan's right here. Like Logan said, like, so why would I give you a job? He has every right to say that. He's like calling this guy on his crap right now.
Well, why would I do that?
I want to be like. I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself.
Okay, so this guy says like, I'm 22, I'm young, I want a mentor. And Logan responds with, I'm a mess up. I need a mentor too.
I need a mentor.
See,
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there. He's
I
like,
need-
sorry, I kind of jumped ahead, but he's like, Logan's saying like, I'm a mess up too. I've done a lot of crappy things. I need a mentor. I'm trying to find my own way. I am not in a position to mentor anyone else right now.
Connections, and you need people be around you,
No,
right?
you don't. I didn't have connections and people around.
Okay, one thing I do want to say here is Logan does sound really genuine, and he's trying to give advice to this kid, and it looks more like Logan feels bad for him. My guess is like okay, so chances are he might be playing it up for the camera, but like I get the feeling that Logan is pretty genuine here. Now, the people in the background might be laughing and having fun with the situation, but Logan's like, crap, this kid, 22 years old, quit his job, trying to ask me for a job. This is, I don't know. Like he definitely seems pretty genuine, or he's a really good actor. I don't know, one of the two.
I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people, friends?
I don't.
So he's like, so do you have any family? Do you have any friends? I had Jake. I didn't have anyone for me. So basically he's saying, I'm a mess up. I need a mentor. I didn't have a mentor. All I had was Jake. So basically he's admitting that him and Jake being, like, him only having Jake kind of messed him up a bit because of like all the drama they've been through, going through Vine onto YouTube and everything that's been going on since.
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got
I
amigos.
don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't.
Look at his face. Like that actually looks like a face of genuine surprise. Like I can't tell if this is acting or if he's actually being serious here right now. Now the people in the background, the way they're reacting, they definitely feel genuine. It's like this guy, discount Ted Cruz, is just having fun with the situation.
I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk,
Bro,
Ohio.
you're a
originally.
good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends.
One thing I want to say is, like, even like throughout all this, while everyone else is laughing, Logan is like being serious and is like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna like be real with you."
Go make content, do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
Okay, so that's it for the video. So yeah, Logan's like, I'm gonna call you out. You definitely have friends. You have friends. Now, of course, like, that's what Logan is saying. And we don't know if this guy has friends or not. But Logan's like, you're a good looking guy. You definitely have friends. You're lying to me. Don't lie to me. Because like Logan's already in the position where he's being confronted by someone who snuck on the stage with like came there with false pretenses. So Logan can't trust anything he says at this point. And this guy is basically trying to like hype himself up. It's like, no, I'm not that good. I'm just here for a mentor. So like he's like wording things around, trying to like, I don't know. So Logan did the right thing in switching to power dynamic and putting himself as the person asking the questions, doing the active thing and getting the guy to answer him and respond to him. Because originally it was more that Logan was the reactive one, but now he's the active one and the guy is reactive. This basically makes him get caught off guard. It's a really good like way to analyze how to approach like conversations, especially these types of conversations where you're like in a situation where one person has like the control and one person doesn't, how to switch that power dynamic, and especially in a situation like this. Like Logan, I like to say, if this is genuine, he's pretty smart. Even if it's not genuine, like even if he didn't mean to do it this way, like it's really smart the way he did it. He caught this guy off guard by getting one thing that can really like rattle them, and then start like taking over the conversation, and then making sure like he's able to catch up on the body language, on how he's talking and stuff like that. Because this guy definitely seemed flustered afterwards.
Quit my job. No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're done watching the video. But at the end, over here, let's go back here.
Try to make a step.
Right
job.
there.
It takes
around
Guy, bro,
here.
you have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content, do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
So right there, like Logan said, hey, it takes a lot of balls to quit your job. And yeah, I mean, I'd say it takes a lot of balls to quit a 6-figure job for trying to ask Logan Paul by sneaking onto stage to ask him for a job. Yeah, that takes a lot of balls. No, it doesn't take balls. That takes stupidity. To be honest, this guy, like, I don't know what's been going through his head. He's... Now, on the advice that Logan did give, there is a caveat to that. Now, of course, like, there are a lot of YouTubers out there, PewDiePie, Markiplier, famous YouTubers, including like Matt, Pat, all of them who quit their jobs, who quit their day jobs, their like actual paying jobs, in order to pursue YouTube as a career. Now, these guys, what they did, like, it makes sense for them to quit their jobs because they were at a position where their YouTube channel was picking up even while they had their main jobs, which allowed them to quit because they already had the safety blanket of how well their YouTube channels were doing. This guy doesn't sound like he had anything going for him social media wise, and he just quit for the prospects of getting a job in social media because he's like, oh, I want it, which, like I said before, is really entitled. So yeah, this guy sounds like a really spoiled rich brat who wants to get what he wants and he didn't get it, so he's kind of sad and trying to play it up on social media. I honestly don't know what to make of the situation, but this is what it is. But yeah, don't quit your job for the prospects of trying to get another job. Do what I said earlier. If you're gonna look for a new job, take days off or just find a time when you're able to and use that time to find a job and then put your notice in before you move to your new job. That's how you should do it. That is 100% how you should do it. If you're trying to be a YouTuber, do YouTube on the side first and test the waters. See if there's anything viable to it, and then once you feel like there's like a level of safety with your YouTube channel, or even if you don't think there's safety, after a certain point there is a time when like taking the risk of quitting your job and going to YouTube is more viable than not. This guy did not do that, obviously. So he might be trying to like get clout because of the situation, but who knows. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below, click that sub button and the notification bell, and comment down below what you think of this current situation. Do you think this guy is a grifter and he's just playing it up for the camera and trying to make a scenario where he can get a lot of views and go viral? Or do you think this guy genuinely quit his job in order to try to pursue a career under Logan? I don't know what to make this so far. More information might come out later on, especially if he's a grifter. People will catch on pretty quick, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, that's whatever. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.